Cool. Well, I'm ASHY, a pop artist. I started singing and playing guitar at 11 and I started writing songs at 13. But when I was 18, I wanted to do this full time and do like the full pop career and record my own songs and everything. So I went up to Auckland and recorded some of my first songs, and I've just been doing it ever since. Around 2017 I started. Actually, I had my first single up called If I Ever, which is so funny to think about now because it seems so long ago. But I've had about 6 or 7 releases since then, just trying to figure out what I was doing and what my comfort zone was. But I tried to do something really different for every release. For example, Ego, I put that out in March. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is terrible timing. But it's gone really well, and I didn't actually plan to make a video for that, but I was lucky enough to get New Zealand's On Air funding for it. Because I was back in Christchurch, I thought, you know, when the restrictions were lifted and everything, I was like, let's just go all out and actually get a full studio to do it and make it something really cool, because I think the song deserved it and I really enjoyed making this song. So I got a team, and they are Belmont Studio, and they're amazing, and we just kind of sorted the whole plot, and I just loved it so much because it was fashion orientated and you followed us on a fashion shoot. Yeah, just having a lot of fun making that, and I'm really glad that people like it. A lot of people think that I'm from Auckland, but I'm up and down a lot. So I love Auckland, but I am a Christchurch artist, and I do love home. I think a lot of amazing artists come out of here too. I think you'll find a lot of the Auckland industry is full of Christchurch artists. This studio is actually one of the first places I started, and this is where I learned guitar and learned to sing and everything like that. So yeah, it'll always be home for sure. I tend to write a lot of my songs at home in Christchurch, and then when I have something that I really love, I either fly to Auckland, or most recently I've been working with Liam Quinn, who's in Sydney, and he's with Universal Music, and I'm really lucky to be able to work with him. And yeah, that's been my latest singles. A lot of the time also my writing process has kind of changed, and it's when you get into the studio, you make the song that day. I really like that process. I think it's fun. I tend to get a lot of interesting things happen. For example, my song Pretty Lies, I've also worked with Josh Fountain, who is the producer of Benny. That was at Golden Age Studios, and that's where Lord started everything, so that was really fun. That was in Auckland. I've been really lucky to work with some amazing people in the industry. Writing is really where my passion is, so it's nice to be able to travel for it and meet some amazing people. It's very interesting being independent and self-managed, but I've obviously kept it that way for a reason. I really do like having creative control over what I do. As I was saying before about my music, is I've kind of done something different every time with my singles. And I do get a lot of great advice from people in the industry, which has helped me a lot. And it took me quite a while to navigate the music industry and the business of things. But I think I've done alright so far. There's definitely a lot more to releasing music than people think there is. I think people just think I decide to release a song and then the next day it's out. But there's a lot of months of preparation and things. But I'm really proud of what I've done so far. I think 13-year-old me would be pretty stoked with where I'm at, especially all on my own and by myself. And I'm really excited about the Ego release. I think they went super well, and with the video and the song and everything, and I just want to keep getting better with releases. The industry is a weird thing. As a creative, you kind of want to just be creative, but I guess for now it's all good, managing both. Looking to plan a few more live shows here in Christchurch and up in Auckland. I haven't played in Christchurch yet with my pop set yet, and the last time I played Auckland was just before lockdown as well, so I'm really keen to get back up and get out there and start performing again, and hopefully with some new music as well. So yeah, keep an eye out for sure.